So it's been a while since I did a video like this showing my face. Um, so this video is really gonna be about my problems with Storm 4's online. I was like planning to do like a huge review of the game and like really tear it apart. But I think I'm gonna wait a little longer for that, maybe to like after the final DLCs drop to see if they actually patch anything. But yeah, I am enjoying the game. I think it's a lot of fun, but I'm having a lot of issues with the online that's really like taking the enjoyment out of the game. First, there's like no spectator mode, and take this with a grain of salt, but I've looked into it, and the reason that Cyber Connect 2 said they got rid of spectator mode is because they had problems implementing it into the game because of PS4's share play option, like that they said it caused some kind of error and they couldn't put in spectator mode. Whatever it is, I'm assuming that means Xbox 3. I'm sorry, the Xbox One version and the PC version could have had spectator mode, but they decided, be like, well, we don't want to, make PS4 feel like they're missing out, so let's just take spectator mode out altogether. So, whatever the reason for taking out spectator mode, it's still inexcusable, and it really is killing off this game. The game feels dead, honestly. Um, and like it's not dead when playing rank in a player battle. There's always someone to find, but it's like like the other modes don't feel as active or as interesting or as lively as they used to feel. And tournaments really did die off in Revolution because how they rearranged it. And tournaments are still ongoing in this game, but it's like a matter of times people get bored of them and stop doing them. Because I don't do tournaments unless I'm with it with a friend, unless I'm like in a party chat, or like really, or I'm just like really bored and just like doing a tournament. But as of right now, it's been a good few weeks before. Well, hell, I think it's been months. In fact, I think I've maybe done like 2 tournaments by myself, like with no one else with me since this game's release. And I really did like tournaments in Storm 3. Like at first I didn't care for them. I was just always doing endless. But then, I met a group of friends who love doing tournaments. They got me into doing tournaments. I like doing tournaments Revolution. I kinda like the rearrangement of Revolution better. Because like I didn't have to wait like 20 minutes just for my match just for me to lose, and it's like, oh fuck. Everyone just fights at once. If you lose, you expect it. I wouldn't mind if it stayed like that. I know it would still upset some people, and I'd be like, well, we could just have both ways. You can spectate all the fights, or you can, not spectate all the fights. But, they took out spectator mode in general. And honestly, having a game like Storm 4's online not having spectator mode is just, like, it's unthinkable. It's unfathomable. I just can't believe they really took out spectator mode. And then there's endlesses. I used to spend the most time in endlesses, with friends, but the fact that they made it only 4 people is a turnoff. But with no spectator mode in endless, and you just sitting there at a blank screen at just a text box telling you the players are fighting each other, and you can't see shit, is it's just a deal breaker. I see no point in endlesses. There's no point in doing an endless. It's only 4 people, and you can't do anything when they're fighting. It's boring. I've had people inform me, and say, "Oh, just broadcast the gameplay, share play." There's all kinds of broadcasting options. That is true, but it's like at the end of the day, we should have to do that. Players should not have to subjugate themselves to doing that because it's just downright bullshit, honestly, that there's no spectator mode at all. And everyone was hoping, they bring back spectator mode to a petition, but there's not gonna be no spectator mode. Spectator mode's not coming back. I don't think they can even I don't even think they can patch a spectator mode in. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can. Whatever. But okay. So enjoying the game with a large group of people is really hard to do. I mean, I'll do a tournament if it's like I'm in a party chat and like all 8 people in a tournament, we're all talking to each other. That's the time I'm bored out of my mind. But still, like losing a tournament, it just feels like there's no point in staying. And I'm really glad they added an option that not an option. Well, they changed it so that if the host of the tournament leaves, the tournament won't end. You know, as long as the people still who are fighting in the tournament stays, the tournament won't lag out or anything. So that's good because it's like if the host loses the tournament, the host literally had to stay there for a good 10 to 20 minutes just staring at a blank screen. It's like, no host wouldn't do that. They'll leave. And if they didn't change that, then like tournaments would be disconnecting left and right. So kudos for adding that. But then there's, there's the last mode where you play multiple people, League. And League is the best mode in the game right now when it comes to playing with, you know, multiple people. Because it's the only mode you really don't have to wait around and wait for, everyone to hurry up their battles. And it's like the only mode where you constantly keep getting into the next fight, win or lose. And my problem with League is, though, it doesn't last long enough. I wish it was 8 people. I'm not too sure how that could work. But, 8 people, it'd be kind of fun. 7 back-to-back battles, And, it's like, how the scoring system of League is. It's like, if someone wins, like, 3 times in a row, or if someone just wins, like, twice in a row, sometimes even, they just win automatically. And it's like, that's my only problem. It doesn't last long enough, and I don't feel like there's enough people. I enjoy League greatly. I think it's a good mode, but it's like, it's not enough. And it's a dead mode, honestly. It's like, you got more tournaments and analysis going on than League. I guess people just don't find any interest in League. They didn't find any interest in League and Revolution, so no one played League and Revolution. But like I said, it's only a matter of time people, like, get bored of tournaments and just say fuck it and stop playing them. So, Revolution's tournaments stayed, active for a while, but then people got bored of that and tournaments just died out. And I fear that League is just gonna die out, and I have no about endless. I haven't checked when this is like fuck endlesses. They're endlesses are unplayable. Honestly, it's like imagine Mortal Kombat, King of the Hill, but without no spectator mode. Like, who literally wants to stay in a lobby and do nothing? Like, it's just ridiculous. It's unfathomable. And then there's rank. My most played mode. And it's pretty much always been my favorite mode, because that's the mode I feel like I can find the best challenge in. I just hate the ranking system in this game. It's not as bad as Revolution, I mind you, but it's almost as bad at times, because, the higher of the rank you become, it's like the less people there are to fight. Because the low ranks are worth nothing, and the high ranks that are around your level are really hard to come by. And it's like, if you lose the lower ranks, you'll lose more than you were going to win against them. So it's like, yeah, it has a lot of problems the Revolution ranking system had. So it's like, I remember one time, felt this low rank, he beat me, I lost like 100 VP. But if I beat him, I was going to get like, literally 27 or 42 VP at the most. I'm like, well, then I gotta like, now do that losing 100 VP, I have to do like 3 more fights just to get back that VP I just lost. And you still got people that rage quitting. Like you seriously, like the whole leaderboard of heroes is just full of rage quitters. There's like maybe 5 or 10 heroes at the most that don't have rage quits. Well, actually, even they do. They had like 2 or 7 of them, but like, that's probably not them. It's not their fault. So, if your disconnection frequency is like over 12, that probably means it's you, either your connection or your fucking rage quitting. And it's like, if they're not going to punish rage quitters, fine. Just give them my damn BP. I just want the BP I'm going to get if I did beat them. But, they keep saying they can't program it. So, if one player disconnects the other player with the BP, it's just like amazing how, like, you have like 5 games with online, and you don't implement any form of punishment for rage quitters or like do anything about the rage quitting in general. It's just ridiculous. And then there's player matches. I hate player matches in this game because of how the gameplay is. It's like, stop me where you've felt this before. You have your opponent just sitting there, literally waiting for you to dash off their guard, and they just start mashing against you. I've had it happen to me in countless player battles. Player battles at this point feel like they're literally just ranked fights. They feel worse than ranked. But I can't really do ranked because of the fucking terrible ass servers. And that's the biggest problem. This game is running on last gen servers. This is the same shitty network coding they've had since 2010. And this is probably why we didn't get spectator mode back, because it's literally outdated. We're playing on outdated servers, and they're not getting any better. And they're even worse than the previous game. I'm now being disconnected left and right in ranked matches, in tournaments, and oh, I'm sorry, I'm playing this in league matches. I'm also being disconnected in player matches. Every month I've been disconnected at least once. It's like, yeah, I don't run into lag, honestly, as much. I ran into like maybe 2 or 3 red bars in this game. And I'm glad like there aren't like that many red bars. The connectivity between players is better. But I'm noticing between my matches this like really weird like pausing between my attacks and like just what generally is going on the screen. It's like I think it has something to do with the frame rate just fucking up. Or maybe it is lag, or I don't know what it is, but it's a real problem. Like the constant freezing of the game makes the online unplayable. And then it's like I really can't enjoy the online in general because it's like if I go on ranked match, I'm just gonna keep getting disconnected again, again, again. I have nights where I've been disconnected 8 times in just like one setting. Hell, yesterday I got disconnected in 3 ranked matches in a row. This is just unacceptable. These last-gen servers are killing this game and just making it feel like it's fucking dead. It's like you're only gonna get so far in rank. I'm only gonna want to tolerate rank for so long because I said I don't like the ranking system in this game. It just takes like forever to rank up. And when I finally do fight someone worth fighting, they either beat me, rage quit, or I get fucking disconnected. It's like it just annoys me no end. It takes all the joy and fun out of the online. It's like when the online is crisp, smooth, and it's working, it's fast, it's fun. And this online could be a lot of fun. This game could be so alive. This could have been like, I don't know. It's just frustrating, really. It is, like so. That's it. The servers and the lack of spectator mode are killing Storm 4, and it's kind of amazing how people I see still like buying the DLC. Like, really? They've yet to patch this game. Truly patch this game. But people are still gonna buy the DLC. Why? I don't get it. I don't get why the fuck you would buy DLC for a game that they won't patch. It's like, you want extra money? I want a fucking patch. Like, equal exchange. But, whatever. Whether if this game is going to get patched or not, I'm not expecting Spectre Mode to return. I am expecting maybe some gameplay changes and fixes sometime down the road, because there's always at least that one patch they give us to actually feel like they changed something. When it's coming, who knows? Who knows? But, if you've also had this problem with the online, then please tell me in the comment section below.